Namaste. Hi, I'm Jen Smith-McLaughlin, and today we're continuing with our Yoga Poses 101 series. I'll be teaching you a posture called Balasana, or Child's Pose. Child's Pose is a resting posture that you can come into at any point in your practice when you're fatigued and take a few rejuvenating breaths in this posture. It's also a posture that you will be instructed to come into by the teacher, and it gives you a few moments of rest and relaxation and going inward. So there are several modifications that I want to show you with this posture because sometimes people have a difficult time coming fully into the posture. So come onto all fours. The knees should be hip-width apart or wider. Sometimes it's easier when your hips are wider to come into Child's Pose. So the first modification I want to show you is with a block, but I'm going to show you a full Child's Pose to begin with. So I'm going to open my knees a little bit wider, and I'm going to shift my hips back towards my heels, walk my fingertips forward, and bring my forehead to the floor. My back is rounded, and I'm breathing into the back of my body here. And to come out of it, I draw my hands next to my knees, press my palms into the floor, and round up. So for many people, it's difficult to get your hips all the way back to the heels. But one thing that I want to show you that you can use in all of the postures is a block under your forehead. So if your hips are here, up here, or all the way back, it may help you to raise your head up a little bit in this pose with your forehead on a block. So you can always use that prop in this posture. Now, one of the ways that you can relieve any kind of tension in the hips and the knees is to bring a blanket behind your knees and sit back on your blanket. And that relieves a lot of the tension in your knee joints. Another prop that you can use is a bolster between your knees. So opening the knees a little bit wider, sliding your bolster back between the calves, and sitting back onto your bolster and bringing your forehead to the floor with your arms stretched forward. And round up. And lastly, a block under your hips. So you can sit back on a block in Balasana. So raising up, I'm going to put a block between my feet, and I can have it at any height, and then sitting back onto my block and bringing my forehead down to the floor. Good. So we're going to come into Child's Pose and take a breath, but I want to show you one other posture that we can come into in Child's Pose that is important, especially if we've been doing a lot of upper body work. And that is to bring my forehead to the floor and bring my arms back alongside my body with my palms up in what we call seashell. This is a wonderful posture to relax your shoulders and your arms and rejuvenate your upper body. Bringing your hands to the floor and pressing up. Good. So let's come into your Child's Pose using whatever prop that you want. And we'll stay there for a breath and then come out of it just so that you can experience this posture. Go ahead and use whatever props that you want. Come into Child's Pose or seashell, either stretching your arms forward with your forehead down or stretching your arms back alongside your body with your palms up. If your arms are stretched forward, walk your fingertips forward a little bit more so you can feel a wonderful stretch down the sides of your body. Your spine is relaxed. Your hips are relaxed. Let's take a deep inhale into the back body. And slowly exhale. Good. Slide your hands back next to your knees, palms down, and press the palms into the floor, slowly rounding up out of Child's Pose. and shifting out of that posture. So, Balasana or Child's Pose, a wonderful resting posture to use at any point in your practice that you need to have a break. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Namaste.